Hello, beautiful souls. I want you to meet someone absolutely amazing. This is Evelyn Gavlovska. I got it. So Evelyn and I, we met at a women's networking club, and we've just absolutely hit it off. And I want to introduce you to her because we're going to be doing something very exciting and amazing together. So hi.
Hey Anna, we met where? In Dubai, because that's where we are.
Exactly.
Global citizens, I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. The weather is gorgeous. It's the middle of winter. It's fabulous in Dubai. It was beautiful synchronicity that we met. I feel like I've met my soul sister here.
Amazing, yeah.
We have so many things.
The vibe, right? The energy.
Exactly. So I want to introduce you to Evelyn and her work because we are going to be doing a very special event. So we'll be talking about that in a moment. So listen up, pay attention. This woman has got such amazing gifts. Ultra successful woman, a self-made woman, and she's going to give you so many golden nuggets today. So take really good notes. Pay attention, you're in for a treat. So, Evelyn, how did you get started in the world of like personal development, coaching, your spiritual journey? What was the awakening for you?
I may surprise you. It was through my personal challenge, obviously, right? Like all of us almost. Yeah, personal challenge, because when I left Poland, my home country, to London, where I spent already 20 years, I went for freedom. You know, my vision was to create financial freedom, to see the world. You know, as a little girl, as a teenager, I was just doing the vision boards where I'm gonna be and what I'm gonna do. And you know what? And it happened, right? So I was working my subconscious, not knowing about this. It was unconscious confidence, right? I didn't even know. And American dream. I didn't end up in America. I ended up in London. But what happened? You know, our subconscious mind, the programming, the beliefs, and I had, coming from Poland, work hard. That's the only way. So I did. Okay. So even though I created initial kind of thing happening for me, I got into the grid of working hard. I met my husband there in London, and I took him on board. I said, hey, let's start investments together. And he said, okay. And I was telling him, what are you doing? He was saying, let's take weekend off. Let's meet friends. I said, what are you talking about? Now? We're going there. He's where? To the success. Where's success? Over there, the Himalayas. Let's climb. I bet some people can relate, like never-ending chasing of something. What? We don't know because it's in our heads. So, cutting story short, I ended up with chronic stress in a clinic in London. Greg, my husband, was actually crying because I was looking like an anorectic person, super sick. I wasn't anorectic, it was just, I exhausted myself. And that
so you had basically reached burnout.
Yeah, absolutely.
From chasing the dream.
That's it.
And pushing so hard.
You know, I was so disappointed because I was thinking I was doing a good thing. Like in the books, like everybody was teaching me, like all the teachers at the uni were telling me. I'm like, so I was like, of course, I got it wrong. So then this is when I started getting into the soul work, energy work, or even before that, I got into subconscious mind work. So I did my hypnosis, meditations, affirmations, NLP training, all that.
Yeah.
And
that's a game changer, right? For a lot of people, they're operating without any tools to work on their mindset.
Yeah.
And so none of their strategy is working. They're trying to keep getting a different result, but they can't because of the same mindset. So for a lot of people, like this is that initiation of like changing how you think so you can change the behaviors and attitudes
and you know
and actions.
What was amazing, actually, Anna, my first subconscious mind spiritual mentor, John Kehoe, I told you about earlier on, he said, because I had the pleasure to have him as a mentor for a while in London, and he said to me, you got it all wrong. You did it all the way around. It's an inside work. And very interesting, I didn't understand it back then yet. He said, it's your energy. So I understood the mindset because already, you know, neuroscience was there to back it up, but quantum energy work wasn't there yet. There yet. So I was thinking, okay, this energy, what he's talking about, I will work on my mindset. That improved hugely in my life. Yeah. Because I tapped into the freedom.
Exactly.
Really, I just flipped it all. I was like, okay, why? I asked myself question. Maybe you want to ask this question yourself, because I asked this. Why? Why did you even leave your home country? Why are you here? And I answered that. Freedom. And I look around, what is this freedom? I was enslaved to my business. So then I answered these questions, what would it be for me? Well, financial freedom first. And within few months, imagine, I created my financial freedom like that, without working hard. You know,
Because you changed your energetics and mindset.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the quantum leap happened to me when I started working with quantum energy.
Yes.
Exactly what you do. This was absolutely 100 levels up.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to be talking more about that at the upcoming event. So we won't spoil the surprise just yet. So I hope you really heard that particular golden nugget where Evelyn was talking about how the mindset and the energetics was the big shift for her. That she had it all wrong. That the pushing and the forcing with really good strategies, probably
Yes.
learnt by some very good teachers, wasn't creating the results. It was the energetics and the mindset that was catapulting her to success. And you said, like, literally in just a few months.
Yeah.
Few months she had that
Absolutely.
quantum leap. So this is the importance that really your energetics and mindset is 80% of the results. 80%. So if right now in your life you're pushing really hard, you're the ambitious driven woman, and you've got the fantastic strategy, and you see your teachers, your coaches, your mentors, people you're aspiring to, and you're following those processes, but you're not getting anywhere near the results. That success is the inside game. It starts with the mindset first. And this is what we're going to be uncovering inside our masterclass together, is how your psychology creates the rapid results in your life and business. But before we do that, I want to speak a little bit about clarity. So you start asking yourself questions about, like, why did I leave my country of Poland? Like, what's my motivator? You know, you wanted to have that freedom. Like, what prompted you to ask questions, and which questions to even ask? Because most people are asking themselves the wrong question. So what helped you to identify what questions you need to be asking to have that clarity, have that awareness?
That was my first, I would say, soul work, energetic work. I didn't even know. That was actually very obvious for all of you. If you feel like frustrated, good. If you feel frustrated, you hit the wall, good, because that's your red light wake-up call. It's already red light, so more than a wake-up call. You say, okay, stop. And the question we usually ask, what did I do wrong? Okay, why? We usually ask, what did I do wrong? Does it make sense to live any longer even, right? Like that. So then I asked myself why, and why came out from my soul right away. I knew what I wanted. I wanted freedom. And I was connecting myself with number one value in my life. So if it doesn't come from your soul like it happened to me, just ask yourself, what is important to you? What is your number one value that when you have it, you just do it? Your business has this one value, your life has this one value, your relationship, you're happy there. This is your place. And there was freedom for me. So I started building my life all around it.
Yeah.
And hence my location-free business. Like, you know, I'm in Dubai, London, Marbella, Krakow. So I have 3 locations, doing what I love, working from laptop, creating the same as you, creating from my soul, helping people, and really working with whom we want to work, you know.
Yeah. The best job, right?
Absolutely.
The best job, the
Yes.
best job. Okay, so now I'd love for you to speak to about the feminine principles in business, because you came from that training from the books and teachers of, like, the hustle and the forcing and the pushing and everything you were taught by the experts to do, to the point of burnout. And then you really shifted into the feminine way of doing business, the lady boss lifestyle. Can you speak to us perhaps some of the mindset shifts and perhaps some of the habits and rituals that you developed to really lean into the feminine to do business in a more effortless way?
So the easiest way was first to do mindset, because it's so logical, very logical. So I developed a framework around freedom, of 4 different freedoms for me to live my life the way I want. So I discovered 4 freedoms, and this is actually mindset. So freedom, as I already said, of financial freedom, it's a foundation. Financial freedom must be first. That's how I shifted everything in my life and my business. So financial freedom is a foundation, because it allows me to have time freedom. So I do what I want with my time. You don't have to. You have financial freedom. Financial freedom also supports this location freedom, and people freedom, and what I do freedom. 4 freedoms. And from then, it's something very special, because the worry, the negative emotions go away. You know, and you're opening yourself up to creative energy. And people say, oh, what is this creative energy? Basically, imagine you are sitting in this beautiful place and you don't have to worry about anything. You're free. So this opens the vortex of energy of, I call it filters of perception. So I can see things I couldn't see before. I can attract people I couldn't attract before. I opened the doors that were closed because I was forcing the results. I started controlling. And when I drop control, I surrender. You've heard this word a lot, I guess, but I stop obsessing how it must come, the way I have to produce results. I started meeting amazing people. I started attracting projects, and money started flowing from different sources than I even thought. It was like, I remember once I set a webinar that has to go this way, the sales. And I was like really trying to control it, and that was my first shift actually. I just dropped it and said, okay, let's work with my energy. I started applying the tools that I've learned, right? And yeah, it's important to apply the tools.
Yes.
Not just read and listen. And then I said, well, I know, my soul knows, show me the way. And the same day I got a phone call for an event. Okay, they want me to speak, and I sold out that mastermind I had. Sold out like that, one event. I'm
Love
like,
it.
wow.
That's the power of energetics.
I would have never even, imagined that.
Exactly,
It just came.
because it breaks all the rules of
Yeah.
traditional sales
Yeah.
and marketing. When you're employing the right energetics and being led by soul, you create these extraordinary results that for most people make no logical sense.
Yeah.
And that's when you tap into that wonderful, like that magic of the power of the feminine. The power of the feminine, when we are creators of our reality,
Yeah.
right? And the masculine builds, the feminine creates. Oh my goodness, there were so many golden nuggets in what Evelyn just said. So I definitely encourage you to rewatch this. So, my beautiful souls, I want to invite you to a very special event that Evelyn and I are going to be doing. So Evelyn, I would love for you to share what we're going to be doing together on this upcoming masterclass that you guys have to be. You have to be there. This is going to be a game changer. You are going to get myself and Evelyn together, teaching you, training you. You're going to come away with strategies and tools to start to implement some of these concepts in your life right away. So, what are they going to learn?
So the masterclass we're preparing for you guys, it's Be Your Unapologetic Success Woman. And actually it's based on my epiphany as well, because many women who come to me, or back then even, they were apologizing for everything. I need to look after the business and the family and everything, right? So just go for it. So we'll be sharing actually 3 major strategies. First of all, we'll be sharing how you can stop working hard and get into this energy we're talking about. So 80%, I call it even 95% of the work, really. So that is one thing. How you can finally tap into what you're good at. You, not looking outside. Tap into your energy alchemy, I call it even alchemy of wealth. So you attract the right people. You will create the right products. You will be in the right space to expand to wealth. And very important practical tool, we will share our methodology, strategy, how we make it all happen in an easy, flowy way. Tapping into feminine energy, because it must be said that masculine energy is very important. It gets you going, it's the motivation, but in combination with your true power, the femininity, oh my God, you're just going for it. Like it's a flow, infinite flow.
Love it. Yeah, but this is an opportunity to make a quantum leap. So if you are the ambitious soul-led entrepreneur who really wants to move out of burnout and overwhelm and stress and really tap into your true potential, operate from your zone of genius and create a life and business that you truly love, then these are going to be the foundational tools you're going to need to set you up for life. What you're going to learn on this masterclass, you can use in every area of your life. So this is an up level to tap into the archetype of the queen. We're going to shift you out of slavery to the job, to the career, to the money, and really create life on your own terms. So the link is going to be below this video. Make sure you get yourself enrolled. This is going to be a very special masterclass, a deep dive. You're going to get some phenomenal teachings that will serve you for a very long time. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you inside.
See you.